Hi, I'm so excited to have you joining us for the challenge. I'm going to be going over some things to help you get ready. So I'm going to be following this little document to kind of make sure I cover everything. So since we didn't get to meet through video chat, I'm going to skip the questions to ask. But the main things we're going to go over are the workouts, talk about the nutrition, the accountability part of the group, and personal development. So we'll start with the workouts. We'll pick a program together, and it has a workout calendar, and you will follow it. It'll say Monday what your workout is, Tuesday, etc. It's really important that you pick a program that's aligned to your goals, and I'll help you with this. I have a few in mind, but that you follow the workouts in order and don't just jump around as you want, because they're designed a certain way to help you get the results you want to see. So, life happens. So if you miss a workout, then, make it up the next day, double up, or take a rest day a different day. That's fine. I do that all the time. So I'm going to show you where to log in. So if you go to beachbodyondemand.com, this is where you will be able to access your workouts. You can access your workouts on a computer. I don't know what's going on with my hair. Or you can do the app, which is the Beachbody On Demand app. So you'll log in, and you can see I'm logged in right here. And they recently just changed the interface a little bit, so I'm getting a little used to this. So if you go to up at the top, workout programs, it's going to show you all the hundreds and hundreds of different workouts that you have available, since you have the access on demand for a full year. Currently, I'm doing the 80-day obsession. I'm almost done. For you, I was thinking 21-day fix, but we can talk a little bit more about it. But I'm just going to jump right into that because that's one of the foundation programs. So this is where you will find your workouts to stream, right under this little tab where it says workout list, and then it has the workouts. They're usually in order, but I always double check. So what's really great about the workouts is that it comes with all these program materials. So you can see right here next to it, it has all these program materials for you to use, tracking sheets, different things about nutrition. I'm just going to switch back to make sure I'm covering everything. So that's how you access your workouts. When we get into nutrition, I will jump back to here and show you some of the other resources that are available under here. But on beachbodyondemand.com, they also, which is what we're on, they also have a blog. So I'm going to click on the blog, and they have tons and tons of recipes for you to choose from. So where do I go? Oh, and then go to nutrition. Or no, recipes, sorry. Recipes, and then here you will find tons of recipes that have been created specifically for, if you're doing 21-day fix or, a different workout. So you'll see chicken recipes, vegetarian. So I often go on here to find things when I'm not finding anything on Pinterest. But Pinterest is also a really good way to find a bunch of 21-day fix recipes. So for example, if I click on the turkey taco lettuce wraps, it'll have the little blog post, blah, 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 blah. Where's the recipe? I don't know why that one's showing up weird. I'm gonna find a different one. Sorry. Okay, here, slow cooker chicken tacos. So I've made these before, they're really good. So if you scroll down, then it'll have, all the ingredients that you need, and it'll just tell you how to make it, blah, blah, blah. And then you'll look down to the portion fix containers, which we'll talk about in a minute. But that will tell you what this recipe makes. So go back to my sheet to make sure I'm staying on track. And so like I said, you can find a bunch of things on Pinterest. Now we're going to kind of talk a little bit about nutrition. So with your package, you're going to be getting Shakeology. And so this is my green berry, but I've tried a few different flavors. Currently, this is the one I have. I personally have it every day for breakfast. I'll drink my water and coffee in the morning, and then around 9 or so I'll have my Shakeology. And I have that with, usually I mix a banana with it, peanut butter, and almond milk. You can use water, but the unsweetened almond milk with like 30 calories or something is what I use every day. So the way I make it is with a NutriBullet. I definitely suggest making it in some kind of blender. I usually use about 4 ice cubes, about 6 to 8 ounces of almond milk, a scoop of the Shakeology, 1 banana, and then like a tablespoon of peanut butter. That's my go-to. There's tons of recipes too for different Shakeologies, but you'll figure out if you like it like a little bit more watery or a little bit more milkshakey. So you can kind of play around with that once you get it in the mail. Some people really like to have it in the evening to like curb their appetite or have it as a treat. Sometimes I do that, but I always have it for my breakfast because I used to never eat breakfast. So that was a really great way to just fill it into my day. 1 scoop of Shakeology also does count for 1 red container. So that's what we're going to talk about now. So with your package, you're going to get a bunch of containers, and the way that this system kind of works is that you get allotted a certain amount of containers each day, and you can fill those containers with whatever's on the food list. So things that are on the food list are going to be good and they're going to be healthy. And I'll show you how to access that in a minute. But so Shakeology is 1 red, and yellow are carbs. So red is protein, yellow is carbs. Sorry, can you see? Green is veggies, purple is fruit, blue is healthy fats, and orange is like dressings, nuts and seeds, oil, stuff like that. So when you are cooking, I will cook. So my go-to meal also is like chicken, broccoli, avocado, and sweet potato. So that's going to be 1 red, 1 blue, 1 green, and 1 yellow. And that's just like, so I'll cook it and then I'll measure it out in the container and then I'll put it into the bowl. So you cook it and then you measure it and then you eat it. I don't usually use these as like Tupperware containers. I just use them to measure my portions. So in order to figure out your calorie bracket, we're going to jump back to Beachbody On Demand and under the 21-day fix workouts. My internet's slow sometimes. Okay, I'm going to go to Program Materials. And I think it's the Start Here guide that has where you find out your calorie bracket. So right here. So you'll take your weight, you'll times it by 11, and you'll get a total, and then you'll take that total and add 400, and then you'll get a different total, and you take that and you subtract 750, and that will be your calorie target. So let's say your calorie target is 1,555 calories. You'll be in Plan B. That means you'll get 4 green containers a day, 3 purple, 4 red, 3 carb, 1 healthy fat, 1 seeds and dressings, and 4 teaspoons. Lots of people think they're tablespoons, but they're teaspoons, but sometimes I use a little more. Excuse me. So that's how you figure out your calorie bracket. You will definitely want to do that very soon because you're going to need to start building your meal plan. you get to eat so much food. Like there are so many days that I like don't even get to all of my containers. And then it gives you a little bit of how the containers work. It says there are different food groups. So I'm going to show you those food lists that I mentioned. I'm going to go under nutrition and it says food list. So this is not a like diet. You eat this, you eat that. These are healthy food choices that are good, and you get to pick from these to help make your meals. So what I did when I first started out was I printed this off and I highlighted everything that I like really liked in under each container, so I know what kind of foods maybe to help me shop for. My yellow containers, I leave those to like my last, so like I really don't try to eat a whole lot of yellow containers unless I feel like I need it. If I do, I stick to sweet potatoes or brown rice usually. But you can see here there are so many different carbs that you can include in your meal plan. Let's see. So I have this little document linked in here, and I'll share this document with you, but it's called The Weekend Before. So the weekend before, you want to make sure that you look at some of the templates. I'm going to send you a Google folder that will have tons of different trackers and meal plans and things that you can print out or just look at. So I put here my example for a day. You can see I have water and coffee in the morning, and then I'll have my Shaker with a banana and peanut butter like I was mentioning. And that will be 1 red, 1 purple, 1 tablespoon. And I usually time it out between that time. And then I'll have my snack around like 11, another purple. And then for lunch, I'll either have 1 or 2 reds or like 1.5, because I think I get 3 reds a day, maybe 4. No, I get 4. And and then 1 yellow. And so that would be like lemon chicken, broccoli, and brown rice. And I put the time that I usually eat it. And then in the afternoon, I have a snack. We do have these new beach bars, which are really awesome, that just came out, and I'm about to get mine in the mail, but they're supposedly better than all those Lara bars, RX bars, and all those other different kind of bars that have so much sugar. These are really, really good for you, and I'm excited. Dinner, like I said, I'll have 1 or 2 reds or 2 greens, depending how much I ate for lunch. I don't even know if I included all my greens in here. Oh yeah, I did in lunch. Okay, so you can see then my dinner was steak salad with sweet potato. Another thing to do is to grocery shop. But first, you got to do your meal plan. So I'm going to show you where to find that. I made a Google folder for you right here, which I told you I'm going to share with you. I have a few different templates. So if you like to write things out, like this one's really good to print, and you can write out your meal plan. So breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, snack, and then you just check off the containers as you have them. So that's if you like to write things out. If you'd rather type it out, which I've found to be very helpful because all the recipes I find are online, and then I just link the recipes right in there. So this is an existing one that I have that you can totally edit however you'd like. So you can see in here, I just kind of like link the recipes, whether I find them on Pinterest or Beachbody on Demand. And feel free to use this, edit this, however you want. And I put the containers I have at the top. I color code them. You totally don't have to. And then like as I'm creating my meal plan, I'll usually start with my dinners, and whatever I make for dinner, I have for lunch the next day. It's just what I do because I found it's really easy for me. And then I don't have to worry about what am I going to make for lunch. So that's what I do. So once you go through for dinners, it's helpful to then plan everything else out. So